So, it's 17:52 p.m. It's Sunday evening, and this is an update for Beyvox, a Star Wars story, excerpt number 8. So this morning, I worked on it from 12:07 a.m. to 6:21 a.m. A solid 6 hours and 14 minutes of writing. Oh, that felt so good. I was getting burned out around 6, though. Like, oof. Like, I wanted to keep going and keep adding shit, but it didn't work out, so I stopped. So I'm up to 15 pages typed with 8,938 words. Almost to 10,000. Pretty good about that. Oh, so what did I work on in this session? So, Trent, oof, stiff. Oh, that's better. And I just had a shower, so I'm extra clean, but stiff. So, Trent has his Trent has his vision back. Fucking tongue-tied. So, yeah, he can see again. And he learned a lot about Nito's philosophy as a Night Sister. And it was about her philosophy dealt with the 5 senses. You know, see, feel, touch, hear, taste. And how he had to do that with different parts of his body. He had to deal with all those senses, but different parts of his body to understand what he was going to understand. Trying to think of the word. Understand his surroundings and how she worked and whatnot. Because if you don't know about the Night Sisters, they're matriarchal, so they're in charge, versus the patriarchal, which is men in charge. And the dynamic between Trent and Nito is so much fun. It's one of those that it's one that Trent can respect, but you know, it kind of clashes with his morals and whatnot, but he understands where they're coming from. Like, the biggest thing that he didn't agree with was slave labor. But he understood it and respected it, but he wouldn't be for it, honestly. And it was an amazing, the shit flowing out of me has been amazing lately. I even have an excerpt for Endgame now that I gotta work on yet. I have so much work to do with this whole saga, and it's like, damn. Random events keep popping up, and it's nice, because then that stuff I can copy and paste in the future, like I've said before. So now that he has his sight back, she's taking him to meet the Night Brothers. And the price he has to pay to learn the Dathomir knowledge that she has is he needs to beat down the Night Brothers. Which is shitty, but, you know, the one question she asked him, you know, would you kill for this knowledge? And he had to contemplate that. And the thing that's big about Trent in this opening for Beyvox is it's about Trent's instincts, Trent's logic, and Trent's, what was the other one? His instincts, his logics, and his common sense, and also how he felt before. So it's a lot, because it's one of those things where he's wrestling with all these issues and whatnot, and learning how to adjust to his surroundings and such. So, yeah, so what did he do? He's beating up the Night Brothers and getting his ass kicked at the same time. So, but he's not going to kill him. Just give him an old can of whoop ass. Oh, man. And I'm having fun writing that fight, too. Because it's just a knockdown, drag out brawl. That's it. No, lightsaber fight or anything. He doesn't have his armor. He doesn't have his lightsaber. He hasn't gotten those back yet. So he's only the clothes he had before were dirty and messed up. So they fashioned him new clothing. He wears a black vest and a matching black Roman skirt. Because I like the Roman skirts. I really do. They're really cool and they're fashionable. And, dude, that's freedom, man. Shit. It's like Scotsmen's wearing kilts. Free ball all day long. Hell, if I had the money, I'd buy a fucking on car and wear that shit year round. Shit. That's comfortable. But it better have fucking pockets. Oh, dude, a kilt with pockets. I want that. That'd be so comfortable. Like, look at me. I got my pockets. Oh, anyways. Yeah. And him wearing this vest and Roman skirt, it has him thinking about changing his armor style as well. And switching between, storytelling and his POV is a lot of fun. Because it's giving me a whole new dynamic to work with. And I'm always switching between characters and whatnot, but I'm going between, narrating and his POV. So it's a lot of fun to switch that shit up. Love it. So I left off with him getting his ass kicked and kicking their asses at the same time. I also made it challenging because he's never fought a Night Brother before. So there is the, physiological standpoint of it and the physical attributes that go with that. Because the thing is, with most, and this is in any fucking big boss fight that you see. And I think I'm so grateful that I've played so many video games over the years that I actually have, a good amount of knowledge on a boss fight and shit. And, knowing the dynamics of it and shit helps a lot because most boss fights in a film, it's always, they go with the stupid sex trope where, it's so fucking stupid. And you know exactly which one I'm talking about. It's the one where dude goes up against bad guy the first time, gets his ass kicked, can't do it. Then he finds a woman, gets fucked, gets some good ass pussy. And suddenly he has all this strength and he can go beat the shit out of the bad guy, gets the girl in the end, and they get married, live happily ever after, have kids. That sex trope. So pathetic. Although, of course, that's been abandoned, thank fuck. But now we have superhero films. And the superhero films don't really showcase the full power of each character, especially Marvel. Like, shit, they don't showcase a damn thing. There's like, oh, look at this, he's so strong. Boom! And all of a sudden, dude's knocked the fuck out. No, you need to read the comics. Yeah, the comics will always have their full strength on display. Movies barely interpret that fully. DC does it pretty good, but new Marvel anyway, like the newer stuff, kind of, but not really. So, yeah, having to, base it down to where, Trent's a Mandalorian, but he's human. And it's a human going up against a Zabrak Night Brother. So, there's different traits and shit to work on. So, and plus they got horns on their heads, or he gets speared in the gut and die. Or whatever. So, yeah, and he had to switch down. That's the best part about this. Like, he is a Mandalorian. He's also a Force user. So, one of the stipulations that Nito laid down was no powers or broken bones. Because, one, If he used his force power, he could easily take them out within an hour, tops. And the reason she said no broken bones is because she needs her slave labor and other shit. So, yeah. That reminds me about the Acolyte coming out. Disney Plus series for Star Wars. I wonder if that's going to touch on Dathomir. Because I would love to see, like, more on Dathomir culture, honestly. Like, to see, like, the matriarch, like, the whole full matriarchy through the years. And how they put the men to work and shit. And how they treat them. Like, that'd be really nice to see. Because every other film you've seen, I know I'm getting off track. I'm going to end the video in a sec. Every other video you see, it's always, men are in charge and women are kind of subservient, but nowadays it's the opposite. And they're equals and less subservient. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, that's what I got. I'm happy with the progress I made. 6 fucking hours, though. That felt good. I mean, this shit just like amazing. So, till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.